We'll make a start, guys. So everyone's feeling a bit tight. We've got some tight calves, back, shoulders. So we're going to go through a bit of everything, guys. I'm just going to run my clock so that I've got a time to see. Right. It's all right. It's me beeping. Don't worry, guys. Right. All right, team. So I will tilt my screen down a little bit so everyone can see me. Can everyone see me okay? Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
Right, yeah. We're going to come into a lunge position for me. All I want you to do, we're going to put some body weight on our knee. So the knee that's forward, we're going to put some body weight on it. And all I want you to do is just lean over that knee. It's not necessarily going to feel like a big stretch, but it's going to just help get some stretching through the calves and the ankle. If you want to increase that stretch, guys, you can bend the other leg so you can point your toe to the other leg and just kneel, like lean into that stretch. We're only going to hold this one for a minute though, guys.
Holy shit.
Can you feel that, Joe?
Oh God.
Okay, cool. Happy
Didn't feel it.
Trying to practice double unders just hurts the calves.
Yeah, that one's a big one for the calves.
And then jumping over, thanks.
It's the jumps that got me with the calves. That did hurt.
Yeah. You're going to turn everyone into little beasts when the gym reopens.
Comes from the lady who gave us Dorothy squats.
Well, that didn't help. That didn't help, I will admit. But I can't go high.
I'm live on the thing. You can come in, but it's checking the address first.
All right, guys, ease out of that one for me. All I want you to do, we're going to change legs. So we're just going to lunge. Oh, crack already this morning. Lunge that other leg forward. You don't have to, but if you can, guys, twist that other leg in. But just put some weight through. I might have to just keep a little clips of our stretching mobility classes of everyone going, oh, ow.
Joe with her head hands. Don't cry.
Joe's in physical pain.
From doing that move.
Where Joe you just see Joe just kind of like head in the hands. Yeah.
I'm just breathing, okay? I'm breathing.
That's good. You keep doing that.
Just tell us if we need to send anyone round, Joe.
I genuinely feel like we should have a list of everyone's addresses in case.
I thought that with Pullen and that baby coming.
Oh God, yeah. I don't want to be coaching a class if that happens. She's looking really good though.
Oh, she's just amazing. What an inspiration for that far pregnant.
Yeah, I love it. She's awesome. All right, guys, we're going to ease up out of that one for me. All right, if you've got a bit of a side, guys, that you can probably just sit out of the corner, all I want you to do is put your foot up against it and lean into the wall for me. You should get more of a deeper stretch on the calf. We're going to hold this one for a minute, so we're going to get started. So just 1 minute, just lean in. You should feel the calf stretch out. Shout if you can't, guys. I don't know how, but my calves are really tight from doing not much. Oh. You got another 20 seconds, guys, and then we're going to switch the legs out. All right, guys, nice and gently, just ease out of that one, and then just switch legs for me. Bring that other foot up against the wall. And keep that leg straight if you can, just lean into the wall. Really wobbly this morning, guys. All right, guys, you got about 20 more seconds. All right, relax out of that one, guys. All right, we're just going to take the ankles. I just want you to go for 10 circles with one ankle. Loosen up a little bit where we've stretched them. 10 in one direction and 10 in the other, and then we're going to switch legs. I'm going to balance on something. All right, guys. So we're going to take our squat stance for me, guys. All I want you to do, we're going to reach down, try and touch the toes if we can. We're going to go for 10 nice and controlled, but we're going to come into that squat, and then we're going to really slowly control, extend the legs, roll through the back, and then come down. Just go for 10 for me. Do you feel this in the back of the legs a little bit, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just checking you're all still alive. You're all really quiet.
Yeah, we're holding our breath.
Guys, breathe. Try and breathe, guys.
Oh, blood rushes to the head.
Keep the head up if you need to. All right, if you've done that, just stand up nice and tall for me. All right, for our next one, guys, take the legs as wide as you need to. All I want you to focus on for this one, guys, we are going to drop into a squat and we're going to hold that squat and we're going to push the knees out. Don't worry if you round through the back, but try and keep the chest up. We're just going to hold this position and you can roll from side to side, just at the bottom of that squat, just to open the hips up, okay?
God.
This doesn't feel like a strict squat, it's a punishment exercise.
No static hold, isn't it? Right, we're going to sit down after this one, guys. I promise. Just focus on breathing. If you need to, you can use the elbows to push the knees out. You need to come out of the pose, guys. You can just kind of stand up, give it a little shake out, come back down. We're going to go for a full minute on this one.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to stand up out of this one, Jen.
Right, you sit straight down on the floor if you need to. Where we're going afterwards. You're not the only one, don't worry.
Not going to be an elegant sit down, okay?
I remember when Mark was like, so Jenny, you going to be okay coaching a mobility class? And I'm like, have you seen my mobility? Oh, this could be painful. Although if Mark can do it.
Oh, don't get anyone pregnant to do this.
Oh. Thing is, Nick, when you're pregnant, you have more relaxation in your body. You actually get into positions much better. You have flexibility.
This is a perfect position for pregnant women.
Yeah, it's called antenatal.
All right, guys, when we're ready, just come down to the floor for me. However you do it.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh. All right, guys, just keep the legs out in front for me. We're just going to go for a nice deep breath. We're going to hold this one for 2 to 3 minutes. I just want to get a little stretch in that lower back. So we're going to reach forward, try and get that chest down to the thighs, just to release the back of the legs. Relax there, guys. Don't push it too far. Just get a nice, comfortable stretch and breathe into it for me. Make sure you're breathing. This is going to be a 2-minute. I remember my old yoga instructor years ago used to make you hold stuff for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, felt like a lifetime. Guys, if you feel like the stretch eases up a little bit, just take a deep breath, sit up nice and upright. And then as you breathe out, come a little bit lower if you can. Got another minute here for me, guys. Ooh. As you need to, guys, just come in and out of it. Drop a little bit lower if it feels comfortable. Grab hold of the ankles if you need a bit of support. Nice, guys. Keep that there. A little bit longer. We've got another 30 seconds and then we're going to release out of this one. All right, slowly come up out of that one for me, guys. I want you to bring one foot over the top, our normal post-workout stretch. We're going to hug that knee in. Guys, if that feels like you're not getting a good enough stretch, feel free to twist towards it as well. Get a little bit more of a stretch through that spine. We're going to hold this one for 1.5 minutes. If you want to, guys, you can use the other arm to push away. Whatever feels good for you. Just get a nice twist in that spine and a little stretch down the butt cheeks. Is anyone else's yoga mat almost ruined?
Mine.
Yeah, I've got little feet holes in it.
Yeah.
So many burpees. So many feet holes in 3 weeks. Nice, guys. Keep holding that there. All right, guys, gently, I want you to just take that leg, bring it down, and just change sides for me. So bring that other leg over the top, hug it in, and then twist towards it. One side might feel tighter than the other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, me too. Really nice, guys. We've got another minute. All right, guys, relax there for me. All right, so for our next one, we're going to lie down. What I'm going to do, stand up, hug the knees into the chest and just roll around back a little bit. Go for 10 circles in one direction and then 10 in the other. Give the back a little massage on the floor. And then when we're ready, guys, extend that left leg out and then bring that right knee over the body and then just relax the shoulders on the floor. Make sure both shoulders are on the floor. If you need to, you can extend the leg, but if you can feel the stretch, just leave it there, guys. If you can, put a little bit of weight through the knee, get more of a twist, but just relax into it a little bit. It's a good one for the spine, guys.
It's really good.
It's quite a relaxing one, and you don't have to do too much.
Okay.
Do another left, guys. All right, guys, really gently come back into the middle. Hug both your knees again and just do 10 more circles. In one direction and then 10 in the other. Self-massage in this. And then when we're ready, extend the other leg. So if you did your left, extend the right leg. Let it drop to the floor and then just bring that left knee over the top and relax the shoulders. Try and keep them on the floor for me. Keep that position for me, guys. All right, guys, relax out of that. Again, just give the knee a little hug in. And then when we're ready, sit up for me. Get up nice and slow, guys, don't rush it. So for our next one, use the wall again. So you should be able to see me. All I want you to do, guys, we're going to start working through the arms. We're going to bring the arm up against the wall. We're going to try and face the wall, and we're just going to lean in and try and get that armpit towards the wall for you guys. We're going to hold that pose just to stretch through the triceps and the arms. We did batter them. We're going to hold that for 2 minutes on each arm, guys. Anyone feel how tight their triceps are?
Yeah.
Good.
Have you got your arm up, Jen?
Yeah, so it's just start with my elbow high, put my hands on the back of my neck,
Okay.
and then just kind of lean into it. It's probably easier if I showed it the other way around. There you go.
Thank you.
The downsides of virtual. Sorry, guys. Nice, guys. You've got another minute and then we'll change arm. If you find the stretch eases off, guys, the opposite leg, just bring it behind you and that will help you get a little bit closer to the wall, but don't worry if you can't. If you can feel it as is, just keep it there. Thirty more seconds, guys. Guys, if you start to feel pins and needles, just ease out of it, all right? Don't let it get to the point where you end up with a dead arm. All right, relax out of that one, guys. Give it a little shake out. We're gonna go to the other arm now. So same thing. Arm up against the wall, face towards the wall and try and get that armpit touching the wall for me. Nice, guys. As I said, guys, if you start to get pins and needles, just drop the arm, give it a little shake, and go back into it. You've got another minute. All right, relax out of that one for me, guys. Everyone feeling all right?
Mhm.
Yep. Boom.
We're gonna come back down to the floor, guys. All I want you to do, we're gonna point the hands towards the knees and we are very gently just gonna rock back, get a little stretch and then rock forward. We're gonna do that for a minute, guys, just try and lift the wrist a little bit. It shouldn't hurt, but you should feel the stretch. Just be really gentle with this one, guys. Just nice and controlled, just for 1 minute, guys.
How far back should we be going?
As far as comfortable. So if it's comfortable going further back, doing further back, just don't do it to the point where it's painful.
Okay.
The palm stay flat on the floor. If you're like me, I'm double jointed in my upper body, you know, you can go quite far back. But if it's only a tiny movement, that's fine. All right, guys, relax there. Ease out your hands for me. All right, so for our next one, guys, we're going to stay here. All I want you to do, we're going to thread right arm through your left arm. Bring that shoulder to the front. And just get that stretch across the back of the shoulder for me, guys. I'm going to hold that for 1 minute on each side.
Leave it out your waist, go on your space.
Everyone feel the stretch?
Not yet.
Yeah.
You can't feel the stretch, guys. Really put the shoulder on the floor and then kind of pull away like you're trying to drag your shoulder across the floor. You should get more of a stretch.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. Keep holding that one there for me, guys. You've got another 20 seconds. Then we're going to switch sides. All right, guys, ease up out of that one. Same thing now. So the other arm's going to thread through, drop the shoulder to the floor. And if you need to feel more of a stretch, guys, imagine you're trying to drag that arm back. Put a little bit of weight through the shoulder. And we're going to hold that there for 1 minute. Nice, guys. You've got another 30 seconds. All right, ease up out of that one for me, guys. All right, we're going to take the legs wide. So while you're on the mat, I'm going to take my legs nice and wide. All I want you to do is the frog position. I'm going to try and drop the bum back. And then we're just going to bring the chest down. So you should get a nice stretch on the inside of the legs. If you can't feel it, just drop the bum back a little bit more. I'm going to hold this one for 2 minutes, guys. Just relax into it, guys. Should get a really, really nice stretch on the inside of the legs.
When you say nice stretch, do you mean feel like I'm being split in two?
I
Good one, Joe.
pleasure pain, right?
Oh, yeah.
Your legs are going to feel really tight anyway. Still got 45 seconds, guys.
Yes.
It's weird, isn't it? 45 seconds of stretching feels like an eternity.
Yeah.
All right, when we're ready, guys, Jen, come up out of that one. Bring the legs together. As you can. All right, guys, so for the next one, we're going to come into that lunge forward for me. We're going to work through the hips. We're just going to relax into that hip. Relax the arm on top of the leg. If you want to, squeeze the butt, we're going to push that hip forward, and we're just going to stretch out the hip flexor and the quad. Guys, if you can, and you can reach that back foot, grab hold of the back foot, and you'll get more of a stretch down the quad, but don't worry if you can't, okay? I can only do it on one side.
I end up getting a hamstring if I do that.
Yeah, that's what happens with my other side. There's another, you can if you want as well, if you've got like a bit of material or a band, you can wrap that around the foot and hold that.
Oh, yeah.
Leg. That will help you get to the point where you can grab the foot, but maybe we'll bring that next week.
Okay.
In yoga, they call it a yoga strap. It's just a torture device.
I love Joe's definition of it. It's a torture device. It's a wall ball, Joe. No, it's a torture ball.
Anything that causes pain. Phew.
Oh, I love it. All right, guys, release that leg if you've got hold of it. Relax out of that stretch for me, and just sit back on that back onto your butt. Just put that leg straight up in front. If you can, guys, get the chest down. If you can't, go as low as you can. Don't worry. We're not going to hold this one for too long. More stretch, turn the toe towards you, guys. All right, we are going to change side. So I'm going to lunge on that other side. This one takes strategic placing for me. And we're going to just lean the body weight into that leg, that forward leg. Again, guys, if you can and it's comfortable. I can't. Yeah, yes, I can today. Grab that upper back leg.
I put something like little support for the knee, and it's much easier.
Oh, good. I've just got a like bobbly floor and a broken yoga mat that's got holes in it now.
My yoga mat is very thin, so I just pull the blanket and put it under.
I literally had a look on Amazon, and yoga mats seem to have gone up from like a tenner to 30 quid.
Exactly.
Mad.
Range had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Nick.
And then the delivery is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're having the same with our Nespresso. So we have a subscription for Nespresso. It's how we got our free machine. But they only deliver for 50 quid or more. So we only do 35 a month. So I'm currently waiting for us to tickle over to 50. But otherwise they want like £25 delivery.
Oh. You only do 35 a month. My goodness.
Well, I have to give quite a bit. Well, I
do
want
like six a day, 2 of us.
relax there, guys, and then just sit back on that leg. Well, we get through a lot of that now.
Oh, when you were going to the gym, I guess, yeah.
When Darren was going to Solihull, we wouldn't Monday to Friday. All right, guys, we're going to unsplit the feet. We're going to sit down on the floor for me. So I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. Keep that, but you can round through back if you want to. Just try and relax the legs a little bit. Just drop the knees. We're only going to hold this one for a minute.
Where are you supposed to feel this?
Should be on the inside of the legs, but you may feel it in the lower back if you're tight.
Not very tight, is it, Joe?
I don't feel it anyway.
That's because you're ridiculously mobile.
We're not complaining, are we, Joe? We need a break.
No, I can breathe now.
All right, we're going to make the next one hard. Another 20 seconds, guys, and then we'll get into the favourite pose. No one likes this one. But it's very good for the core. So ease up with the legs, guys. Bring one leg out in front of you. I'll just shimmy back. We're going to bring the other leg to the side. How you have your foot is up to you, whether it's here, flat to the floor. If you're really mobile, guys, you can bring both legs back. But all I want you to work on is just lie back as low as you can.
Ugh.
And get a stretch down. Don't worry if you can't get low, guys. Oh. Keep the knee to the floor. Don't let the knee drop up. Keep it down for me. Tough one, this one, guys.
Feels like I'm going to break.
Yeah. I tried it once with both legs and I actually had to have someone help me get out of it. We're not going to hold this one for too long, guys. So just gently come up for me. If you've got both feet back, don't worry. If not, guys, we're just going to switch legs. So bring that other leg back and just very gently go as low as we can.
If you've got both legs up, do you take shoulders to floor if you can?
Oh, shut up.
Go for it.
Oh, stop showing off, Joe.
You know what I mean? Joe, do you want to take the mobility class? You demo much better than me.
You don't see the faces I make.
Nice deep breaths for me, guys. If you can, relax. All right, guys, roll up out of that one for me. So just sit up for me. We're going to go for a bit of a shoulder opener. So you've got a couple of choices, guys. If you've got a bench or a chair or a box, you can kneel down. It was on the mobility hack, so you're going to come away, and we're just going to press the head through the shoulder and get a stretch. If you haven't, guys, you can do exactly the same on the floor. So bring the hands to shoulder height, take a step back, and we just drop that head through, keeping the knees nice and soft. You should feel the stretch in the front of the chest. I'm going to hold that for a minute, guys. Maybe 2. So I'm going to kneel down because it's much more comfy. Can everyone feel their stretch?
Yeah.
Good, good. Guys, as the stretch eases off, just drop lower into it and relax the head for me. When you're ready, guys, come out of that one very gently. Back on the feet for me, guys. So for this last one, guys, I want you to really relax your shoulder. So if you're going to relax the left, very gently hold the head, get a nice stretch down the side of the neck, really relax the shoulder, try and reach for the floor. You're going to hold that for a minute just to ease off any tension that we might have in the neck. Nice, guys. Oh, my heating's just gone up. Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was just a red room of pain you had.
No, so it's my heating, and it occasionally like decides to just crank itself up, and it looks like something that you'd probably find in the back street of Soho somewhere.
I didn't want to say anything.
Guys, gently ease up out of that one. It's all right, Joe. I'll say what you were thinking. It's fine. Relax the other arm for me.
My breathing as well.
No judgment here, Jenny. You do what you want in your garage.
Yeah.
My neighbour's probably thinking something like that. I don't. God only knows what my neighbours think.
As long
It's
as
a
you're
smart heater. It can read the body.
Yeah, something like that. Given my neighbours are like all in their 70s and 90s, I'm not sure they actually know what's going on in here.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I do get some dodgy looks from the guy across the road sometimes.
He hears all the noises you make in the garage.
Yeah.
Probably worse when it's like 80s music going on as well.
When you've got all of us off mute as well, and you can hear all of those moans and groans.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just glad he doesn't actually use his garage because they're both connected.
Oh dear.
Can you imagine it?
You
Oh,
have an audience.
relax out of that one for me. Just go for some really slow rolls of the neck in one direction for me. 5 big rolls. And then 5 in the other direction. Once we've done that, guys, some nice big shoulder rolls for me backwards. 5 big ones for me. And then we're going to go for 5 forwards.
Oh, crunching.
Yeah, mine are as well. All right, guys, we are done. Good work. Everyone feeling flexible and stretchy now?
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jen.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
See you all tomorrow.
Bye. Jen, I have a question.
Sure, Nick, you go.
The days we do mobility, I tend to kind of most probably take that as my day off. What is your opinion about those days if you're doing like workouts later?
So it's all like, just so long as you still warm up well and you don't go crazy, like don't do a ridiculously heavy workout or anything. Take it as more of an active recovery and just move well kind of workout.
Yeah. Because once you kind of relax that day so much, this hour, I feel like I should take that as like the day off, you know?
Yeah, just do like active recovery, like go for a nice walk, a bit of jogging.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. Nice and gentle. Don't go crazy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No worries, Nick.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Jen,
Yes, Joe.
the delts.
Yes.
How apart from holding your hands behind your back, taking away,
Yeah.
how else can I?
One of the best ones to do, it sounds really silly, is if you literally bring a hand to the wall, so you're side on, and then turn all the way through, you'll get a much stronger stretch across your delts. If you keep your hand at kind of shoulder height, because you can control how much you turn away and get that stretch across there.
Okay.
If it's quite flexible, this one will be a better one. So literally it's a case of hand up against, palm up against the wall. Can you see? There.
Yeah.
Just turn away from it as much as is comfortable.
Okay, perfect.
That's a really good one.
Sorry, I can't join tonight's question time, otherwise I'd ask these then. I have a Theragun which I use for thighs and main things, but on smaller muscles it's agony. Do you still use it, or do you
So I don't actually really use it to relax my muscles. I tend to use my Theragun for warm up more so. I use it for my quads because I get massive chunks in it. So I use the smaller kind of pinpoint in head.
Yeah.
I would, if you're going to use it, just make sure you keep a little bit more distance. So don't apply as much pressure to it.
Yeah.
Almost just start with nothing on there and then build it up if you want to use it. I think it does have benefits to a degree, but I've always predominantly used it to warm my muscles up rather than relax them. Because
I tend to use it before I like do a session because otherwise I'm just so tight. It's
and that's probably the best way to use it. But if you are finding like it's ridiculously tight, the other really good thing is have you got a lacrosse ball or anything like a tennis ball?
Yeah.
So
as long as I fight the dog for it.
So you do the same thing. Like I especially if they're really sensitive, like just sit down and put pressure through it and roll it yourself, and then hopefully you can build it up a little bit that you can then get the gun on it, rather than trying to get the gun straight away. So literally, like I spend the day sitting with the ball in my neck and stuff like that.
Okay, perfect.
Just your own pressure on it. And when you find a sensitive spot, that's where you can control it a bit more. So you've got a little bit more control of how much pressure you put on.
And a foam roll, like my calves have been mental. So I've been foam rolling them, but I used to be able to put the pressure to one leg on top. I can't do that at the moment. It's so bad.
Yeah, I would just ease through it. Like just put as much pressure as you can. There's no point pushing it to breaking. You're doing way more kind of jumping plyometric stuff than we would do in the gym as such, because we would use the skier and the rower and other stuff. So the body's going to feel a little bit beaten up, but do more calf stretching. So the foot against the wall, that's going to help kind of lengthen it out a little bit. And then just like you said, like if you can get 2 legs on the foam roller, if not, put as much pressure as you can on. Don't worry about whether it's loads. The body's going to tell you whether it's happy or not.
Okay, but I don't care if there's skipping or anything today. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
The other thing to focus on is obviously round your kneecap. So round here, like again with the ball, that's going to help alleviate some of the calves as well. So
okay.
So if you can find the points, because they're all going to connect into the knee, right? That's how we need to bend. So if you can kind of massage out some of those points as well, the calves will naturally loosen up a little bit.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. That's really kind. I'm sorry, I would have asked tonight, but I just can't be here. I've got to teach. So.
Oh, no worries, Joe. No worries. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
When are you coming back to the gym in one piece, Joe?
Yeah, not a broken crawling through the door.
It's like, what happens to the Into guys? Home workouts?
Insane.
Cool.
Take care.
You too, Joe. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.